Bonjour, Menezque Indigenous, Mekizedorum, Anishinaabeque Indao, Bawatin Deda. My English name is Maria Cantarero. My spiritual name means swooping down eagle woman. My clan is Eagle. I am an Anishinaabe woman. I recently retired from a job I loved as an instructor at a small tribal community college on the shores of Lake Superior. My husband and I have a little house we had to renovate on our own to remove the dangerous mold that was endangering my health. We've spent 20 years transforming our 1-acre, almost barren lot to a songbird haven where we are surrounded by the trees we planted that are now over 12 feet high. In my mid-50s, overwhelming fatigue and dizzy spells out of nowhere caused me to get extensive heart testing. I'm grateful for the skilled doctor who identified my rare genetic disorder, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I had no idea then that this syndrome would explain a series of seemingly unrelated ailments I had experienced since youth. It would take another 2 years of increasing spine and joint pain to see a rheumatologist. He explained how EDS affects every aspect of your health, even the fragility of my internal organs and the translucency of my skin. Basically, EDS is an insufficiency of collagen, the glue that holds our bodies together. There are 13 known types of EDS, some more common than others. I will always remember how my doctor compassionately held my hand and explained that I have the type that occurs once in 20,000 people, known as vascular Ehlers-Danlos. VEDS causes the arteries to be very fragile and puts even young patients at high risk for a sudden stroke. Imagine learning that you have outlived your life expectancy. Imagine how even a sneeze could cause you death. VEDS causes me to live in disabling and sometimes excruciating pain. I never know how I'm going to feel until I wake up and see if any of my joints have wobbled out of position. Some days are better than others, but even on the good days, the condition renders me so exhausted I can't even attend ceremonies. Maybe the worst part is the multiple allergies that occur with EDS, leaving me no choice but to isolate. This disorder has taken away so many things that used to bring me joy. I was active and passionate about life. Now, there are days when I'm eaten up with regret for the things I can no longer do for and with my community. I feel as if I disappoint a lot of people. On other days, I recoil with horror at what is happening to my body. Medicine doesn't yet have a cure or even a targeted treatment for this condition. For a while, I held on to the idea that with the right combination of medicines, the right diet, or the right supplements, I would get better. I had to let go of that idea as well. The plans I made for this stage of life are not going to happen, and that has caused me a great deal of despair. In a situation like this, I think it's natural to ask why? Why me? Where is God? To say it's so unfair. I've been forced to look for answers, and at least for me, I found them in our traditional teachings. My first spiritual teacher, Charlie Clark, told me to take my questions out into the bush and put my tobacco down. He said whatever I needed to know, I would find there. And he was right. When I take a walk in the woods, I notice that some of the trees are 100 feet tall. Some are barely knee-high, struggling for a ray of sunshine, and others seem to have been stunted, blocked by the branches of a taller tree. The taller ones grow taller because they have more sun. Despite their best efforts, the little ones may not even make it. The older trees might fall and crush them. It's no one's fault. It's just the way things are. And yet, I know God is there. This is creation in its most primal manifestation. There is no sense of fairness or punishment here, only beauty and the circle of life. The hard winds and heavy snows of winter may bring down some of the strongest oaks, but others, even with deep cracks in their trunks, might live another 10 years. So why should I be any different from the trees? I'm reminded of a teaching that Donnie Dowd gave, that we are only pitiful human beings, just as fragile as any other part of creation. We are a part of nature, not above it. The Creator gave us a spark of life and sent us out on a path that will see season after season, a path of constant change that sometimes brings struggle, but then rest. When we step back, we see that we are just one small part of the ever-changing universe. We see the beauty in the whole of life that we share. For circumstances we cannot always control, some of us won't experience as many turns of the wheel. But when we focus on how much we get and what we won't get, we separate ourselves from creation, and we miss the experience of being part of all that is in the universe. I belong. I am a part of the Creator's design. Fear and despair take away our energy to love and appreciate the beauty that is all around us. I choose to let go of fear and despair. Instead, I keep my mind right here, right now. I put my tobacco down every morning and fill my heart with gratitude for all the love of those who gave us life and who walked this good path with us, and for the endless beauty of nature.
Sat beside a beaver dam and watched the winter grow. Ice was hard with little tracks appearing on the snow. Fog is in the valley now and all the geese have gone. Across the moon I saw them go, and still this love goes on and on. Still this love goes on. Once I saw the summer flowers turn the fields to sun. Up and down the mountainside I watched the summer run. Now the fields are muffled in white and snow's on the dawn. Morning comes on shivering wings, and still this love goes on and on. Still this love goes on. In every dream I can smell the sweet grass burning. In my heart I can hear the drum and hear the singers soaring and see the jingle dancers, and still this love goes on and on. Still this love goes on.